Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see you all. Welcome to our third meeting of the Mayor's Fund Board of Directors for fiscal year 2022. First, I'd like to start off with reviewing the meeting minutes from the last meeting. Please refer to page 2 in your board book materials to review the minutes from the last board meeting on May 18th. Are there any comments or edits to the meeting?
No.
No.
May I hear a motion to approve the meeting minutes from May 18th?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Bill? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. The minutes from the last meeting are approved and adopted. While there are no resolutions to vote on today, we do have some exciting updates. First, I'd like to introduce you to our new counsel and director of programs and policy, Najma Ali Sherman. She may be a familiar face to some of you, as most recently she served at the Department of Social Services. Najma, would you like to say a few words about yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Danielle. And thank you, everyone. I'm really excited to join the Mayor's Fund. I've always admired the great work that's been done by the fund, so I look forward to working with all of you. And Commissioner Jenkins, I look forward to working with you in this new role. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Najma. Now, I'd like to provide the executive director report to the board and give you an update on our programmatic work. While it's only been actually 3 weeks since our last meeting, a lot has been accomplished since then. Along with bringing on our new counsel and director of programs and policy, we've hit some milestones with our programmatic work. As you know, earlier this year, the mayor announced that New York City will support a record 100,000 summer job opportunities annually for young people ages 14 to 24, with 90,000 of the opportunities stemming from the Summer Youth Employment Program, also called SYEP, and 10,000 opportunities coming from other city programs. While the Mayor's Fund is proud to partner with SYEP in expanding opportunities for young people. In partnership with the Department of Youth and Community Development, DYCD, we received a $560,000 grant in renewal funding from Cities for Financial Empowerment in support of SYEP. Thanks to this funding, SYEP will be able to offer an additional 185 slots for young New Yorkers across the city this summer. Participants will be able to earn a wage while working at nonprofit entities, governmental institutions, or for-profit companies throughout the duration of their employment. DYCD will work with financial institution partners to help New York City SYEP participants open safe and affordable bank accounts during the program onboarding and orientation. The Mayor's Fund and NYC Service awarded 10 resident groups from across the city with a $500 Love Your Block grant to engage volunteers in revitalization projects that enhance the quality of life in neighborhood space. The 2022 Love Your Block grantees are expected to exceed engagement activities from the previous grant cycle and engage over 400 volunteers to serve 200 households in the 5 boroughs by the fall, with support from city agency partners including the Departments of Environmental Protection, Parks and Recreation, Sanitation, and Transportation. Each volunteer-led group has a history of local community organizing. Some projects this summer will be expansions of beautification projects, such as expanding youth mural walls and restoring unused public garden space. Others are focused on creating healthier, accessible, and inviting public spaces, such as building a children's garden where youth can play safely while engaging in activities that promote love for the environment and to learn about healthy eating. You can read more about this in the press release in the board book. Last week, NYC Health and Hospitals announced the launch of a produce prescription study to improve healthy habits of children with overweight and obesity who are at risk of chronic disease later in life. Food for Health, is the first of its kind study in the nation and will provide families at New York City Health and Hospitals Queens with free home delivery of locally grown fruits and vegetables. This program is funded by a grant from the Mayor's Fund and the New York Health Foundation. And Brooklyn-based Farms People will provide the fresh produce. Families who enroll will receive a doctor's prescription for fruits and vegetables for their child, and families randomized to the Food for Healthy group will also receive 24 weeks of home free delivery of locally grown produce. The study will test if removing financial, transportation, and access barriers to fresh produce improves children's diets and health and supports the development of long-term healthy eating habits. I know that a plant-based eating lifestyle is important to Mayor Adams, so we are especially proud of this program. Lastly, last night I signed the contract with our new auditors. Once the fiscal year closes on June 30th, we will start the auditing process for FY22. As we get into the summer months, the Mayor's Fund is excited about new opportunities to work with City Hall and city agencies to develop public-private partnerships to support New Yorkers. Thank you for your support, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Just want to say great news about these efforts over the summer. They will be extremely impactful, and we're excited to see them coming online with these great resources from our partners.
Thank you. We are too. If there are no other questions, I'd like to bring up the option to discuss any new business or other items for discussion. Well, this is our last board meeting of the fiscal year, as I said. Our next board meeting is yet to be scheduled, but most likely will be sometime in the fall, and I'll contact all of you regarding scheduling for that meeting. I'd like to now ask a motion to close the meeting of the Board of Directors. May I have a motion to close the meeting?
Motion.
Thank you. May I have a second? Great. All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? This meeting is now adjourned. This is our last meeting of the year. Thank you all for attending. And Jill, you can stop the recording.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bill, you let us
All right,
know